Holy shit. How much chromite am I about to get? Oh my god, what the fuck? 1,000? There's no way it works for oh my god, it actually works for chests too. What the fuck? Hello YouTube. Today I'm gonna be showing you a chromite and dungeon chest glitch that I actually discovered through my friend Vilstride. While he posted a video about it, I watched it. I wanted to test it out for myself and see if it actually works. I also saw a bunch of posts on Reddit and Discord about it and other YouTubers, so I wanted to give it a try and give you a realistic experience of what you can get from this glitch and exploit. Do it before it gets patched. Before we get into the video though, it's baffling how only 94.7% of you guys are actually subscribed, and that's a really bad ratio. So if you guys do like the content and do want to support me as a creator, I would really appreciate the subscribe. And I'll even give you a picture of my cat. So what you need, if you're doing this for the chromite, make sure you get a fully condensed smoky. Its partner skill allows you to get more from chromite nodes. If you're doing this for the chests, then you don't really need that. Just do what I'm about to do. So how this glitch or exploit works is when you enter a dungeon, leave it, and then come back, it actually loads twice. So if I'm going to do it 5 times so I can get 5 times the amount of chromite or whatever else I want to get, and let's just see if it works. So the joining and rejoining and leaving, all that dungeon stuff was kind of repetitive, so I cut it out, but I did indeed do it 5 times. What I'm going to do now is, after I kill all these guys, which is kind of annoying because I have like 3 times spawns on, so there's 3 times the amount of enemies. But what I'm going to do is, once you use Smokey's skill, partner skill for the chromite nodes, you're going to see 1 pop up. And usually there's more than 1, but for some reason during this glitch, usually I'd get like 2 or 3, but I only got 1 this time. But this 1 is about to give me so much chromite. Like, look at this. I just got 1,000 chromite from 1 node. Now, I did do this 5 times, so that's probably why, but as you can see, there's no other nodes, which is kind of weird. I think it might be a side effect of this glitch, but nevertheless, we still got 1,001 run, which is crazy. Keep in mind, I do have 3 times drops on, so just divide this by 3. That's probably how much you'll get. But let's test it on quartz as well. Okay, so quartz seems to be the normal amount, 80. Let's test hexalite to see if we get more. Okay, hexalite seems to be the normal amount as well, 80. So if you're doing this glitch, it does not affect hexalite, or I think that was quartz. So hexalite and quartz, and if you're trying to get a lot of that, just do it the normal way. You're not going to get it through this glitch. Next, let's try the dungeon chests. So I've heard lots of opinions, lots of comments, lots of experiences that chests do multiply when you reset the dungeon. So I reset the dungeon. Keep in mind, I reset it 5 times, but somehow the chest on the left did not spawn. But you see the chest on this right, 2, 3 of them. I got 3 chests. But the thing is, like, the left one didn't spawn, so maybe this dungeon layover thing just fucked up the code. But hey, at least you know it does work sometimes. I think just like any other fucking palworld aspect, it's RNG. Like, maybe some of you can get 4 chests to spawn on each side, but if you're unlucky like me, you have 1 chest missing and only 3 respawns on the right side. Now, this doesn't only work for the end dungeon chest, it also works for like the random chests that pop up. So like 3, 4. I got 4 of these gold chests, like in a random room. Like, these are not the end ones. So I guess this glitch applies to all chests within the dungeon, but there's also definitely some RNG involved, as you'll see later in the video. But I found another chromite node And I think Chromite is the only guarantee if you're doing this glitch. As long as you're on Feybreak Island, by the way. If you're on Feybreak dungeons, Chromite, you know, you can get it from here. But I got another 1,000, 2,000 total. For the sake of more testing, I'm going to do that again on this other Feybreak dungeon. Same thing. I'm going to enter and leave. Do that 5 times. I'm just going to skip it once again because, you know, it's kind of repetitive. But now that I'm actually inside the dungeon, let's test if it works and if there's any consistency at all. So what does suck is that there's a lot of pals and humans, but I'm gonna try Hexalite again, just to test. It seems like we're getting the normal amounts. If these pals would stop goddamn interrupting me, but I think I'm gonna get 80 from this Hexalite spawn. Which, okay, I guess Hexalite, now we know for sure the glitch does not affect it. I'm assuming Sulfur is the same as well because Hexalite, you know. But let's try to find some chests. Okay, this one spawned twice, but only twice. So that confirms that there is RNG involved. Even though I went in and out 5 times, only 2 of those random chests spawned. But I don't know, maybe the end, like the Feybreak dungeon rewards chests, maybe that'll be different. But I also kind of want to test out the ore and palladium. So we got one right here. I think, I'm not sure, because it's definitely not for ore. I only got 1 ore from that. Palladium, I don't know what the normal amount is. So if 160 palladium is the normal amount, I guess it doesn't work for that. But if 160 is actually like times 5 of the normal amount, let me know in the comments because I don't get palladium a lot. But you know, for chests, 2. I got 2. Okay. I guess 2 to 3 is average, maybe? Maybe that's a thing. I'm going to test a dungeon on another island after this as well, so make sure to stick around. Time skip, I just killed a bunch of Neophia, but I'm gonna test out the Chromite again. I just wanna be 100% sure that it works across dungeons. Got 1 Chromite node. See, this is what I'm saying. I only get 1 node. Usually I get like 3 or 4 in this big of an area. So I think this is definitely a side effect. You do get more, 1,000, but you also get less nodes. So there is a trade-off. Moving on to the end, I just killed a bunch of the Capriti Noct, sorry. But I just wanted to check out the last few chests. So this time, both of them spawn, the left and right side, which is good. That's good. I should clear my inventory a bit so I actually get to keep some of the stuff that I loot. This kind of stuff's useless. I don't need it. I got enough money. Don't need that. 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 Let's actually use this. So, left. 1, 2. Only 2. Only 2 on the left side. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 on the right side. So there is RNG, I guess. Let's test out a dungeon on a different island. So all of these dungeons were done on Feybreak. I'm going to go test one on one of the starter islands. Okay, so I found one dungeon. What level is this? It's like level something 29. So it's a level 29 dungeon, not the Feybreak one. And let's just see if the chests spawn. So I don't think you can, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can't get Chromite from the dungeons not on Feybreak. I've never researched much, so I'm not the expert for that, but if you can, oops, test it yourself. I'm pretty sure Chromite would work. But yeah, I'm going to do this 5 times and I'll be back. Okay, so I did time skip a bit more than I wanted to, but I didn't really find much in this dungeon. So we're just going to go straight to the end, see if the chests do spawn more than once. So remember, I did this 5 times in and out. 1, 2, okay, only 2. Only 2. That kind of sucks. Let's see how many the left one has. 1, 2, okay, 2, okay. Even though you do this 5 times, I think the chests only do like 2 or 3. 2 or 3. That's what I've seen so far. Or they just, like in the first one, don't spawn at all. So I don't know how viable this is for farming, because leaving the dungeon and joining back again does take some time, especially if you have like a slower computer or you're on console. But once again, full credit to Vilstride and all the other creators who found this first. I hope you enjoyed this little glitch and me actually trying it out, and have a great day, guys.